time we have joined hands with those intrepid Hyderabadi adventurers, the members of the GHAC, to create opportunities of greater participation. This has been a great success with almost 24 teams participating in today's bird race. I say that this is a unique celebration because birds are the most common, visible and audible members of the entire natural world that have held the fascination of humans since time immemorial. It is unique because of your presence here at the culmination of an enjoyable, though perhaps tiring day. It is unique because it brings together different facets of human enterprise: banking, eco-media, birding and adventure sports in the celebration of a something that survives entirely independent of human existence, as do a million other members of the natural world. That something is of course birds. It is unique because only we humans possess this ability to appreciate, enjoy and understand our surroundings and our fellow earth travelers, and this wonderful gathering embodies an abundance of these qualities. All of you have had a long and pleasurable day, for every moment spent in the open, in the wilderness, is cherishable. I am sure you are eager for the evening's events to unfold, the names of winning teams announced, and this sumptuous dinner to cap your momentous day. So I welcome you, all of you, once again, and thank you wholeheartedly for your participation.
I will now request Mr. Sunjay Monga to kindly address the gathering, please.
Thank you, Shafat. Everyone on the dais and everyone out there. Since Ashish had already addressed everybody, I want to repeat that. Thanks. Well, yeah, it's the third time, and I was really wondering, all these years why Hyderabad wasn't. I think we missed it for 3 years, right? Two years in between. Yeah, we missed it. So obviously there was some political related problems as a result of it. It clashed with our last time, or the last couple of times as a matter of fact. And happy that we could get 24 teams, and thanks also to the support from the other group that has participated here. The bird races today now are into 15 cities. And we've had it in 15 cities, and they're really growing in popularity. In fact, they become a wonderful platform for bringing all the birding enthusiasts, and as he said, people from all walks of life. I mean, we see so many kids, and it's wonderful to know that there were at least 4 or 5 teams here with children who participated, and some very enthusiastic bunch I was speaking to, who were there from morning to evening, and one of them, of course, had their parent worried here why nobody had gone. So I think they were really enjoying the day. And that's exactly what birds are. I mean, birds really enamor us, and they're obviously the very first thing for many people, and especially a child. I mean, if you look at it as often just a bird, even it could be a pigeon just outside the window, and the child's eyes and the hand go up, and they just fascinate. So birds are like a stepping stone, and that's why we thought we began with this concept of the bird race, primarily because the term race, a lot of people wondered why race, but the thing is the race gave it a little competitive edge, but more than that, it enabled you to locate, to spot and to observe birds which you otherwise wouldn't want to watch, just because there was a race element to it. And that's because bird watchers by and large, and a lot of experienced bird watchers prefer to overlook the commoner birds. They don't even glance at them. But when this is there, they want to see everything, and that yields in very, very interesting and valuable data. For the first time after 7 bird races in Mumbai, we have tabulated all the data. We have put on the website. You must have seen it. It's come in all the newspapers already in Mumbai, and very, very startling finds. In fact, for every group of birds, and in fact for more than 150 species, we have a very distinct trend. And it's a very disturbing trend because we find for many species the drop has been as high as 85 to 90% in parts of Mumbai, especially wetland related birds, and a lot of sites. So the interesting thing is that the bird races are in the urban context yielding data which could be of tremendous relevance in the context of all the development and the expansion, and most of which is a lot of reckless development and expansion that's going on everywhere. And nobody really pays attention to it. You think, a city has a lot of trees and you see a lot of greenery, but the fact is, are they the right kind of trees? And the trees may be there, but why are the birds not there? And again, in parts of the urban world, they have found that certain birds are actually losing out because to the rising noise levels. A lot of the songbirds, for instance, they have to sing louder because the traffic noise and the general noise of the urban world is today so high that birds have to start, singing or calling louder, and that's turning out to be disastrous for certain birds. In Mumbai, we find that a songbird, the magpie robin, and the coppersmith, the dial, which is and the coppersmith or the crimson-throated barbet, which is also the bird of Mumbai. We have kind of unofficially declared it as the bird of Mumbai. But these birds are losing out because they are so vocal birds that their sound is getting drowned in the rising decibel levels of Mumbai. And so they are losing out. In terms of singing, they find that certain songbirds, when they have to sing loud, they obviously die out because they expend so much energy they cannot. So there's a reproductive failure associated with it. So bird races are giving us data in terms of pollution of sites, dropping levels of sites, dropping levels of certain population of certain species. So it's interesting if it is monitored carefully. It's not just like a question of one day's data, but the point is when you put it together over so many years, and when you have so many eyes looking for birds in a city, never before I'm sure Hyderabad would have had 200 human eyes looking at its birds. Or for that matter in Mumbai, where we have to close the registration at about 375 participants. The race is 2 weeks. And we have had a record in Mumbai of 504. So we closed. In fact, I've just informed my team just 10 minutes back that we have to put in a closure because I think we've reached about 375 already. So we can't handle more than that. But what happens is it enables on one day a lot of people to cover up a lot of sites. And we came up with some findings which startled us also. For instance, would you believe that in one single day in Mumbai, all the teams combined, that's the total tally of species. The total highest tally may be 150, 160, whatever the figure is. But the total tally of species, the highest in a day, and I bet that would probably be the highest in any city in India so far, at least on record, was 283 species. Now if you were to look at it, on an average, every year, last year also was 240 or something. So number has dropped slightly, but even then, 283 would be almost a quarter of all the species of India seen in one day in and around Mumbai city. Even if you were to tally Hyderabad, I don't know what the tally would be, but it could be around 150, 175, something like that. So there's interesting data and there's important data. How best we use it with the help of so many departments that associate. I can bet your team here has been involved in getting permissions for several sites to visit, and that's because bird watchers are very dangerous, as you all know. The bird watcher with the binocular is more dangerous than, I guess, the poacher in India, and it happens so often. We notice that. But well, that's the trend generally, and. But otherwise, I think birds are just enjoyable, and that's why I always have my status message on all my internet groups also, and my own Gmail also, and which is the finest birds to watch are of the two-legged variety. That's my that's a copyrighted line, incidentally. But nonetheless, enjoy the evening. It's wonderful seeing all of you, and I'm sure there'll be some interesting finds for the day for the Hyderabad region. And done regularly, I'm sure you'll have even much more interesting and valuable data to come through. And I'll only say that the bird races are now very well understood all over from the very first year when we began, when television channels would call us and ask us where do we place our cameras. I'm not kidding. We actually got, in the first year asking us where do we, and I asked them why, and they said, oops, we were racing birds, So from that, sorry.
Even now I had a lot
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know, it does happen. So, but well, nonetheless, it's something that's really caught on, it's popular, and it's nice to see even a lot of small cities in India asking for a bird race to be held. But unfortunately, we have to hold the bird race as far as possible only in a city where HSBC has a branch. At least so far, we have been doing that only. So we have expanded to 15 cities. But a big round of applause and sincere thanks to HSBC. For continuing to support this wonderful activity, which gives us a platform to come together at a time when sponsors, are very difficult to come for environmental and nature-related causes, but very easy to get if you have a Mallika Sherawat or a Bipasha Basu or somebody, in a program or one of those kind of. You'll have a string of sponsors lined up for any event, but for a nature, for a wildlife event where publicity, the mileage is again not as high as that for the 8th year in a row. to continue. Thanks so much for that, and thanks all of you, and thanks to BSAP and the GHAP for supporting this and coming together, and the entire team in Hyderabad that's put it all together. Thank you very much. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Sanjay. Very revealing figures indeed that we have such a huge number of participants in Mumbai. Excuse me. I wish we could also improve. Maybe next year we promise you a little more. Yeah? Now I'll request Mr. Atul, HSBC rep, to please address the gathering.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank all participants as well as BSAP and GHSE for a wonderful show. I'll just take a minute or two just to give you what is the history behind it and why we are playing and all. Basically, HSBC India Bird Race is a unique environmental initiative of HSBC. Is a dawn-to-task event. Participants are grounded in grouped in 4-member teams, and each team is named after birds locally. That particular teams are led by experienced team captains, and they spend the entire day spotting and identifying birds in an effort to record as many species as birds. So this is the basic event what we do. HSBC Bird Races is not just a fun activity, it is also aimed at generating awareness among people about bird life surroundings the region and support the conservation of nature and environment. Coming to the history, inspired by the Hong Kong bird race, Mr. Sanjay has been organizing this HSBC India bird race with some modifications. And the first HSBC India bird race happened in 2005 in Mumbai, with over 100 participants and 277 were the bird species found at that time. Next year, in 2006, the numbers went up in participation also, as well as into number of species that went up to somewhere around 284. Now, besides Mumbai, as Sanjay was telling, besides Mumbai, HSBC has now taken this initiative to other branches like Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, Lucknow, Jodhpur, Coimbatore, Pune, Ahmedabad, Nagpur, Kochi, as well as Thiruvananthapuram. So this is our initiative which we are trying to spread. We are present in excess of 50 branches right now, and we are trying to engage this group going forward. Particularly why we do this, HSBC supports environmental initiatives such as the bird race to generate awareness among employees as well as the customers and general public on biodiversity, support conservation of nature and the environment, help foster a spirit of community action to conserve environment. These are the few things which we keep on doing it, and we will definitely continue our support going forward. I thank everybody once again and enjoy the evening.
Thank you very much, Atul. Now we've come to the Great Hyderabad Adventure Club. We have Mr. Dhyanatali, who is one of the founder members, and they are doing a great job and have been a tremendous help to us in organizing this event. So, Mr. Dhyanatali, a few words to the gathering.
Dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, members of BSAP and GHSE, good evening. I'm glad that GHSE got an opportunity to partner with BSAP for the Hyderabad bird race, and not only we partnered, we also participated. I know all of you are tired, even I have been running around with my team. It was a wonderful experience, a lot of learnings. As adventurers, we usually go to forest trials, we go into nature, and we are the guys who usually see a lot of birds. And since we do about 15 to 20 activities, events per week, we can partner with BSAP in conversation. The basic thing is we want to save birds. There are a lot of problems as already addressed over here. Okay, we have mobile towers coming up, a lot of construction happening, the forests are getting destroyed, we are getting into the habitat of the birds. So this bird race is an initiative to basically propagate the idea that we need to save birds. The learnings are very important. Earlier, I knew about 25 birds, but now today it was like a crash course for me. I can proudly say that now I know 70 birds. I think applause please. I thank all the members for the participation. We had to close it at 25. There were more people coming, but we couldn't admit them. Maybe next year, along with Basab, we'll probably have about double the numbers. With this, I thank you all for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Jana. And thank you for all your support and your team. I will now request Srimati Bahuguna to kindly address the gathering, please. Maybe you could talk from there if you feel like it. You have got the privilege.
Organizers and participants of this wonderful event, I congratulate all of you. You're looking really tired out today, but I'm sure it's one of those things where you enjoy getting tired, not like being in office and getting tired. And the last thing you want to hear is a long speech and a voice which is anything but bird-like. When your organizers came to invite me, even I was very fascinated. I said, why a bird race? I mean, I was wondering why the bird race, but as Sunjay has explained, I think it's such a wonderful concept. And by chance, I met the Adventure Club. We were out actually on a little, not a trek, but kind of a walk on a trail near Vikarabad. And I found some of you all there doing such a great job of picking up the garbage. And I think that the main thing which events like this have, I mean, I have nothing really to talk about birds. You are all experts here, and we all know how wonderful birds are and how they have inspired every culture, every religion, every form of art, whether it is song, poetry, painting, every house you find with, pictures of birds, and we all love birds. So I really have nothing further to add about why we all need to conserve birds, whether it is ecology, whether it's just for the sheer pleasure of seeing them and hearing them. But I think that mainly events like this and organizations like this need to increase awareness. There are so many little things which we can do. There are big things like we read about in the US and Canada. When the birds are migrating in winter, they were getting disoriented with the bright lights. And so huge cities like New York and even those cities have taken the step to switch off their lights during that season, so that the birds, the geese, and other birds which are migrating don't get confused, because they go by the stars and the moon, and these bright lights were disorienting them. So they took the step of switching off their bright lights and ensuring that it stays dark, so that these birds, their path of flight is not disturbed. So there is so much that we can do, whether small things or big things. And I really think it's organizations like this, and it's very, very heartening to see children here. Years ago, Ashish Pitti started off, I remember my children were in Vidyaranya, and he took them on a walk to KBR, which that time was called Chiran Park. I don't think it was open to the public at that time. He got permission and took these children inside on a bird walk, and they had to draw the pictures of whichever bird they saw, and then afterwards they sat and he helped identify them. And there are little places in Andhra Pradesh, like I make it a point every year to go to Nalapattu, where you see flamingos and pelicans. And there is so much to learn when you see, every time you go, just the fascination of watching them throughout these 3 months, how the pilots come first, they check out the place. If there is water there, only then they will come, because they need the water so that predators can't come and eat up their eggs or eat the babies. Then how they come and feed, they go to the sea, they pick up the fish, come back, feed the little ones, how they grow, then they learn to fly, and it's lovely to watch them learning to fly, falling into the water. Only when they're ready, then they start flying back in batches. So since then I have been, not really, but telling schools, and they have been organizing groups of children to go to Nalapattu and watch watch the birds there. So there are so many places like that where we can go and take little groups, and I think starting with children is really when the awareness would start. And one of the main things is throwing garbage. They're eating plastic and they're dying of plastic. And then of course all the poisons, the insecticides, the fertilizers and things that we use which are killing them. So I really hope that next time next year when you organize this event, Sunjoy, that not only will there be more participants, but I really hope we will have more birds in Hyderabad. Because we really are missing so many birds which till now were common to us, starting with the little sparrow. Even the quails you find now, that in summertime there used to be just so many quails, but now the number has really come down. And I go to the golf course, I play golf almost every morning, and there are beautiful species there on the courses. And I really hope that we would have more such natural areas. I know that it's difficult, it's just a dream, that there are, I mean, this is a reality that there are going to be buildings, there are going to be mobile towers and TV towers and whatnot. But wherever we do have these little green belts, I hope that it is citizens like you which will take the lead. I know that in the zoo, and Miralam Zoo, they are taking a lot of steps. They even, don't touch trees which are falling down, because the rotting trees have the worms and the maggots on which birds feed. So I hope that you will take the lead, and events like this will continue and will increase in number, and that you will give it more publicity, and the publicity to show people that how they gain by it. Like in Nelapatu, for instance, the local people realize that the droppings of the birds make that water more fertile, and that water is let out to the paddy fields. So then they say that is why that rice of that area, that Nellore, is so much better. So the local people keep away the poachers. They don't allow poachers to come, and they sort of worship these birds which come. So I think there is a lot of local folklore, there is a really old local support for birds, which we just need to revive. It's not anything new. We need to strengthen, and we need to revive these traditions and these sentiments which are already there for birds. They are worshipped in many places, in many temples. You find carvings of birds. In Tirupati, for example, I think the most holy temple in India, there is one Vigram of Balaji which is kept outside on top, which is supposed to be for the birds to see. As the birds fly past, they also worship Balaji. So we really have these traditions in our country. There is a dargah in Maharashtra where every year, mysteriously, this bird comes from somewhere with a garland in its beak, and I think it's an eagle or a kite, and it comes and drops that garland there on the dargah on the day of the feast. So these are things which are going on all over. In I think Tanjore or somewhere, there is the chariot which is pulled. The god is brought out every year when they take it out on the chariot, and hundreds of people struggle to pull it, but it cannot move. Then from somewhere this eagle comes and sits there. After it sits and flies away, when they pull, it just moves with ease. I mean, they're able to pull it like it's very light. So these traditions are already there in our country, and we just need to revive them and make people more aware that they are very much a part, birds and ecology, the importance of ecology, and these birds, how important they are to us in the chain of life. And I'm sure that we are all very easily receptive to such ideas. So I hope, and I congratulate the winners, and not only the winners but all the participants, for the strength you have shown and the spirit that you have shown in taking part in this event today in the heat. And I'm sure you will continue to do your own little bits for conserving birds in our society. I end with a little verse with apologies to Robert Browning, a little change I've made. I think that I shall never see a poem as lovely as a bird. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a bird. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Srimati Bhavana. You want a few people to come? Now, randomly I'll call. The thing is, it has been very encouraging that we have got so many ladies among the competitors here, this year particularly, and that too, quite a few of them on motorbikes. So, I think I will request Sohani, please come up and let's hear your experiences, please. Sohani, come. Then Richa, you get prepared. Now these both names I took were on motorbikes and throughout. So let's hear them.
Hi all. As you all know, it was a wonderful day for four of us. I mean, we met through. Oh, sorry. Close to your mouth. This is better. Okay. Because of Shafutullah sir, we could meet and we could venture out. There were two more members with us, Anurag and Rishal. Anurag is sort of an expert. He's raising his hand here. Okay. That's the cut. Okay. And this was my second bird race. The first one was in Mumbai.
Just come and stand.
Yeah.
With the moral support.
And the first time when I heard that this thing like this exists, it was such a wonderful thought to know that these things are there. The only thing I knew was it in Bombay and Pune, and I won't talk a lot about birds. I would give that to Anurag. The one thing that I want to talk about here is next time this event is organized, my motive is to circulate the notice in my office so we get more people here and more people are able to understand that something like this is going on in Hyderabad. Pass this to Anurag. He's going to talk more about the birds. He's an expert here.
First of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I have just occupied or taken over the dais forcefully. But it was a really good experience. I'm not an expert. She keeps calling me that and I get embarrassed by that. No one is an expert. I think we are all learners. It was just a wonderful morning. I scream to myself sometimes in office that I'm getting suffocated. I need to go out and see birds. I need to get an opportunity like this. And I come from Nagpur basically, which is like you can go out and you can start birding. But in Hyderabad, unfortunately, the concrete jungle has taken over. So we need to at least travel like 20 or 30 kilometers for a good birding place. But it was amazing to see, and thank you so much for getting all these permissions, because I don't think we could have ever even managed half of this distance or the count without those permissions. So thanks a lot all the organizers. Thanks a lot and amazing experiences shared with Mr. Vijay Sardesai. So it was a wonderful day. I'll remember it for a long time. Thank you. Thanks.
Hi all, I would like to make a request for everyone. Since summer is coming on and the scorching heat of Hyderabad really disturbs birds. So it's a request to everyone, if every one of us make sure that coming summer, if we take a pot of mud which comes only for 10 or 15 rupees and see that we fill that with water every morning, so it will be very helpful to the
Thank you very much indeed. Now I would like request two people here who are with their children, and emphasis on ladies and children. I'll Prakash. Where is Prakash? Come with your team. Say a few words. Come, Beta. Come. You are Prashant. You are Nishan. Okay.
Good evening, everyone. I start like this. Dear friends of birds, I am from the team Turns. I am very happy to be with you all, and so many birds I saw today. Initially, I thought that I will not last for 12 to 14 hours on field. However, the event was so interesting that we fell short of time towards the end. I never saw so many birds on one single day. It was truly a great learning experience. Last but not the least, I thank Bird Watchers Society of Andhra Pradesh, Greater Hyderabad Adventure Club and HSBC for giving us such a wonderful opportunity to learn about birds. Next year, you will see with more of my classmates and friends. Thank you.
Your name first.
My name is Raghav. Honorable members on the dais and dear friends, I'm here because I'm the one who coaxed my team, Falcon, into coming here for the bird rally. I saw more birds today than my entire life put together. Although we saw a large number of new birds, I had never seen quite a few of these earlier too. Initially, we went to Hyderabad University and after them to ICRISAT. Finally, we finished the rally at the cantonment. Amongst the new birds I saw were the painted stork and ruddy sheldon. Although I have been to Leh and even Sikkim, but I must say that I saw some really wonderful birds. I am happy to be a part of such a wonderful society that is trying to preserve birds. Birds is such a beautiful idea. We may not have seen many birds to win, but we will be back next year. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. That's a very nice young children. Now, I think Vijay, come. Vijay came with his family and bring your children along. Come with the team. It's so so encouraging to see that not only the parents but they are bringing their children and introducing them to this wonderful hobby. And this is Vijay Sardesai with his family. Vijay, I had or go behind the podium.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks BSAB, thanks HSBC, thanks Adventure Club Hyderabad. It came to me, it was quite, the bird race is happening after almost two years, which was quite very enthusiastic for us to go around. First we made a trip to Narsapur and we had a fantastic sighting there. And later on we went on to ICRISAT. ICRISAT also was fantastic as usual. It was a good experience. It was a family day out, and I'm sure, we had fun. We really had fun. Thank you.
Thank you, Vijay. Thank you very much indeed. Now, I will call now Monica. Come. Rahul, where is your daughter?
Yeah, she's right here.
Yeah. We need her more than you. Come.
Come.
This is Rahul and Monica with a young, her name? Arugini. In fact, Ashish was taken up. ICRISAT people stopped her because her name was not there. Little girl, 7 years old, and they would allow. Anyway, finally they managed it. So, Monica, I'll give the mic to you.
Thank you. We had a great day again. We also went to Narsapur Forest and followed by ICRISAT. Coming on to Arohini, the entire idea of putting her name on the last day, for last time, at the last moment I put her name on the list because just hoping to encourage her because she was definitely not interested in the day for a whole long day trip. And the idea was by midday, me and Aru would come back and these three people will actually continue. We have a team lead there, Shivaji, who did most of the birding for us. But by midday she was fine and she's still not sleepy. I'm actually struck. She's enjoying it still. Her favorite bird is Robin and fortunately our team name was also Robin. So she's happy and as long as she's happy, we're happy. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, Bata. Thank you, Bata. And now, I think I should call Hema. Where is Hema? Please.
I didn't participate, but they won't.
Okay, they can talk. Yeah. But we would like you also to come here. This is Hema with 2 children, very enthusiastic indeed. I give this to you, then you handle it.
Hi, I would have very much loved to participate, but the team number was 4 and so I encouraged them to go. We have taken part in 2 Mumbai bird races before and yeah, we were really enthusiastic about today. I'll allow them to speak about what they saw today.
Good night. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I'm Vineet. And we're gone. First, we went to the. We were actually going to the Manjira tank, but then we spotted a few cormorants over our heads, so we thought there was a lake nearby. We just stopped the car and went climbing up a few hills, and then we saw there was a huge lake. We spotted about 30 to 40 birds over there. Then we went to the Manjira tank and then we went to this side. Then we came back here. It was a wonderful experience spotting birds around Hyderabad. It's a wonderful initiative to save the environment and spread the message of conserving the ecosystem and protecting birds. We see birds all around us and we still don't understand the real need to save them. We think that they're just common things and they can manage themselves. But they need to be conserved and saved also. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, I'm Deepthi and I've been to 2 bird races before in Mumbai. I enjoyed this experience a lot.
Crocodile.
Yeah, by spotting birds, we also spotted a crocodile.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm calling. Can I call my team members?
Yeah, sure. I think they are shyer than you are.
We saw a lot of birds, including a sparrowhawk. We saw a painted stork. We saw a pelican. Yeah, but most of the things that we miss now are the common birds that used to be there before, like house sparrows. We didn't see even one of them. Yeah, the bird of the day was a grey lag goose.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Now, another adventurous lady here, Sakina. Come with your team. They were on the bikes and very enthusiastic members and birders.
Hi everyone, I'd like to call my team members Raghav and Anush. Please come. Okay, so as everyone has said, of course it was a super fun day and all of that. But in the morning we had a little bit of a comic incident which I'd like to share. Basically, we first went to Durgam Cheruvu, and when we were there was this whole bunch of people, about 10, 12 of them waiting with 2 cars and many bikes and all that. So and the Durgam Cheruvu of course opens at 9 o'clock. So we tried to kind of squeeze our way in, but we were not allowed. And then this bunch of guys said, okay, like, where are you headed now? Where are you headed? Kind of thing. So after that, we decided we would be heading towards Gachibowli and that lake near Dargah, and then on to Hyderabad University. So this bunch, and we said, okay, let's go together. And then on the way, we were exchanging notes. They're like, where are you all going? So they said, we're going towards Lanco Hills. We're like, Lanco Hills, there are only buildings there. What are you all going to spot? They said, no, behind there are rocks and all. So we still thought, okay, maybe they're going to go near the rocky area to spot some birds. And then eventually in the conversation we figured they were looking for boulders to go bouldering, and we were looking for a bird site. So we were like, okay, nice little exchange, see you guys. And we'll be on our way, you'll be on your way kind of thing. yeah, and of course the rest of the day was great. We probably didn't spot too many species like some other teams did because we are 3 less than amateurs. But yeah, it was still fun, maybe about 40-50 species. Yeah, but it was just a great day out. So thank you.
Thank you. Do we have time or?
Would you like to talk about your experience? You went to.
I must rather call somebody here.
Please.
Is there time? And one, you know,
Sure.
few odd minutes. Is Kiran Mai here? Kiran Mai, please come.
Her team members then.
Maybe somebody else would like to say something.
Yeah, because there is Navya, Lekha, Shri.
Maybe somebody else would like to say something. I don't know.
Any other team?
Anybody else would like to say something? I would just like to add one thing. I would really like to thank HSBC for the initiative. It has been great just going around in these bird races, but all the sponsorship is what makes it possible. And thank you so much. I don't know where
There is also Natasha. Please come.
Good evening, everyone. So this was probably my first bird watching event, and I'm embarrassed to admit that these children who came to speak, they know much more than me. And I'm like, God, no one should call me up here because I don't remember really what I saw. So the first thing that I promised to do is get a bunch of books on bird watching and study a bit, know a little more about them. At least the next time I go, I should be able to identify. So, yeah, that's my next target, I guess. Thank you.
Thank you, Natasha. I have got here Raghavendra Prasad with Anush and Sakina.
We just spoke.
Oh, you are the Sakina? No. I'm sorry. Yes, you just spoke. Well, I think I have exhausted my things. There are so many here. Any volunteers, please, who would like to say a few words? We would be very happy to hear you. Let me not call you, but please come on your own. We would like to hear as many comments as possible, so that maybe we can improve ourselves.
Good evening, folks. My name is Mel. We're part of the GHAC team as well as BSAP right now. Happy to be a new member of BSAP. We were part of the team Geese. We ended up turning up at the kickoff a little late, so we ended up being the Geese. But the point is, I've been to ICRISAT quite a few times along with the GHAC birdwatching teams, and I guess today's was the best. We had the misfortune of taking the left route and ending up with a locked gate, and so we had to find our way, get lost in ICRISAT and find our way around, and we ended up finding this other small pond where we saw a couple of open bill storks as well as white-necked storks, and we went sure about it, so we clicked a picture. I guess I'm hoping somebody can verify them for me, please. We also ended up going to Manjira, and which we didn't find much other than some sunbirds, and we got lost again and ended up at Narsapur, which was absolutely amazing. Saw around 53 birds, well, what I could count at least, 53 birds, all the common ones, I guess. But at the end of the day, I guess it was the fun experience of actually going for that long drive, eating an awesome thali meal at Medak, which all of y'all should try. No idea how we ended up there, but somehow we did. But and coming back and finding this, they opened the floodgates for one of the dams, and there was this huge river which had rapids, and we were stuck beside it, and we had an experience of watching the terns fishing there, hovering and fishing there, as well as some pied kingfishers, and absolutely beautiful day. A great team, great event, and again, thank you to the organizers. GHAC as well as BSAP. Hoping we can do this on maybe a 6-monthly basis. Please, pretty please. Yeah. That's about it, folks. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. We can hear Dr. Sameeddin's. Come, please, come.
This is not because I didn't get to speak when I came here last.
Forgot something, is it? Okay.
So, thank you so much, Shabad sir, Asif sir, Ashish sir. We were looking for a birding opportunity for a long time, and when we knew that there was a bird race here, these three people have helped us. They've gone out of their way to help us and be here. Out of our team, Sohini and my husband Anurag, they were the avid birders, but Vishal and me, we were the beginners. But there is something called beginner's luck. Some of the best sightings we did. So we were like, see that something flying over there, and they would identify it for us. So we had a great time. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Kalpana Jayati. Back कर देंगे. Okay, the little change in our program. We'll continue with our, everybody will get an opportunity to say a few words. But now we have to come to the prize distribution because our chief guest has to leave. So before she leaves, I think we must complete the formality of handing over the prizes. Now, Ashish, do we have the names? Ashish, you have announced the prize, no? Okay, Ashish will now announce the winners today.
23 or 24 teams started the day, 19 returned. I hope the rest will come. Rest assured they won't get a prize.
So they're waiting for owls and packs.
Quite possible. Then they should have started early actually. It's been a very good show really. Considering the number of new people who went out for the first time today, new bird watchers. We'll start, we are giving out 3 prizes for the most number of birds seen and downwards. So the third prize first goes to the robins. The robins got 109 species. And they chose the Indian corsair as their bird of the day. So may I request the prizes to be given? And photographers, please simply take a few photographs.
One to each member.
Okay, take it along with your mom.
Okay.
The second prize goes to a group of birds whose name is used very commonly in North India for their little daughters. Munias. The Munias, led by Mahipal, got 123 species.
It's all munnas, no munias.
They saw the Munias. Now we come to the final prize, and to give this away along with our chief guest, I request Mr. Atul also to come onto the field. They say that Raptors have got very good vision. This team of Raptors got the first prize. There are several Raptor teams. So these were the Eagles. This is a family of Eagles, and they got a whopping 142.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Murthy, could you just come one second? We have one more prize. We have one more prize for what we call the bird of the day. Every team picked a bird of the day, from stone curlews to pelicans and reddy-shelled ducks, Indian courser, bar-headed goose, green bee-eater, which is a great choice. Really. It was the first bird I identified when I became a bird watcher. Paradise flycatcher, spangled drongos, and so the team of judges had a tough time to choose. But then we got a winner. The white-bellied blue flycatcher. It is a bird which is not found in Andhra Pradesh. Perhaps it's the first time recorded in Andhra Pradesh. And it was easy to identify because the bird is easy to identify, and the team had a good photograph of the bird to prove it, that they had actually seen it. In the Narsapur forest?
Yes, sir.
In Narsapur. Well done.
Thank you.
There was a sort of a tie between two birds of the day. One was this, the other was a lesser adjutant stock that a team saw in Ikrisat. And we quizzed the team quite, and we are sorry for any embarrassment, but we quizzed them very hard and they were able to answer the questions properly. But since the lesser adjutant has actually been seen earlier, we thought that this other bird should get a prize. So well done. Sanjay would like to say.
No, I just want to say one thing. This is very interesting because, so far we have had almost 16, if I'm right, records for urban areas on the bird race days, which only goes to prove that I think birds also come to be seen on bird race days, Honestly, I mean, so many. In Bangalore, we've had, I think, 3 records. In Mumbai, we've had 2, 3. Hyderabad, I think the last time, Ashish, if I'm right, you had a Malabar whistling thrush here or something. So it's interesting when so many eyes go out and look out. And the amazing thing is, almost all of these are absolutely backed by photographic evidence also, which we do insist on for a lot of rarities and such like. So it's interesting to see that again there was a couple of some very interesting sightings were here. Of course, when they do go through, I'm sure they will be certain that may have been missed out, may have not been sighted. I don't know if any vultures were sighted, for instance, or whatever. Some interesting finds are there, but it's a trend that we have seen has been happening, and that's wonderful to see that. Just a few moments. You want to say something? Because I had a few moments. Something.
One or two teams if they want.
We have got few more minutes. Those who have not had the opportunity to come and say a few words, please come.
You had called somebody earlier. She got down there.
Kalpana. Yes, of course. Kalpana Jayati, come with your guru. What happened then? Sardi, come. Yeah, Kalpana.
This was wonderful as usual. Most of my outings with VSAP have always been wonderful, and I normally miss out the monthly outings for various reasons, of course. And I always made it a point to go for the annual ones, but recently Shafat Sahab has been saying, "Aap dikhte nahi ho," so I decided this time I need to make it for this trip, and it's been wonderful, especially because I got to meet GHAC, and we should be planning something else with GHAC soon. Let me make a short announcement for all walking enthusiasts out here. I'm hoping you will join us for long walks, which means really long walks, maybe even 8 to 10 kilometers over weekends, hopefully. These are walks, not runs. Please let me be very clear, because I know there's a Hyderabad Runners Club also, and there are a lot of other events happening. So from my side, that is what I would like to do. And as I said, let's thank HSBC and BSAP and GHAC all over again. I think we need to give them a large applause, and we can
tell people how to come for your walk and how to contact them.
we need to announce that we haven't planned it as yet. We will be arranging this. This is at the initial stage, the walk that we are planning, and I need to discuss this further with GHAC and see. I think we'll start sending out mailers once we identify something. Right, Amandeep? Right. Thanks.
Kalpana has said everything, so I don't have much to say. Only thing I'll say, I thank our BSAP very much, because I am new to birding, and every time I go, I learn a lot of new things about birds, and I spot new birds. And one more thing, I again want to thank, because I don't go alone, and BSAP arranges that I go with someone without any hindrance, so I don't take any responsibility, but still I enjoy with someone else who takes all the responsibility and helps me learn about this. This is a very great thing about BSAP, and thank everyone. Our bird of the day was the grey hornbill, which I have seen flying. I never saw this spectacle before. It was a wonderful sight for me. Thank you all.
Good evening, everybody. I am Saradi. I have been a member in this BSAP since the past 1.5 years, and it is the first time I am participating in a bird race. Initially, I thought it might be very tiring, but the motivation to see new birds and photograph new species has kept me motivated till the evening. And even my team members, along with these two, Dr. Samayuddin, he was our captain, and all of us, they were very cooperative. And I think after observing so many birds, I felt that as human beings, there are many things that we should learn from them. I would like to share one experience. After finishing our birding, we were returning back, and we stopped at High-Tech City Signal Crossroads. In front, there was an auto which was fully overloaded, as usual in Hyderabad, and I find two guys, I think they were they bought some vegetables and all, and I've also bought 2 chicken for 2 hens for their curry or something like that. And it's very saddening and heartening to see that both the guys were holding the hens with their necks just plunging out of the auto. And it is very heartening to see. Imagine somebody holding you by your neck, and the responsibility of humanity also. So it's quite a heartening sight to see after observing all the birds in the day. But anyhow, it was a very, very great day. And this is one hobby which brings people of different age groups and of different professions. And it is a very, very great hobby, I feel. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll just 1 minute. Mr.
No,
Sanjay wants.
Our chief guest has to leave, so there's some mementos I'd just like you to please hand over.
We'll all.
She says you can speak.
Let him speak. Come, Keiko, come.
You want to speak? Sorry.
First of all, I'd like to say sorry about this, what I'm going to say. Everything is going on, we all are enjoying. I don't want to be a spoil sport, but still I wanted to put my point. What I've seen is today, at different points, people have thrown the boxes which we have carried, the food, and it was very disheartening.
We saw one in Central University of Hyderabad near the lake. Very sad to see that box which was lying there near the lake.
No, we all are bird lovers. We all want to keep the environment safe. We all are doing it for a cause. And if we see the same people who are supposed to tell other people not to do these things, throw around the trash. So, just wanted to make that point.
So it's good you brought.
Yes, enjoyed the bird race a lot. Instead of going to ICRISAT or the regular places where birds are definitely to be seen, we wanted to go around the city, see the places around, just inside the city, where probably birds will not be concentrated, but it would be wonderful to see them inside the city itself. So that's what we did. Thank you. Enjoyed it a lot.
I think it's wonderful. You raise a very valid point that we go out but ourselves if we don't really practice what we are trying to. And I've seen this with several adventure clubs that we work with, and a lot of them are very particular, and that's wonderful. And I think it's a wonderful idea that BSAP associated with them. Just a
When
quick,
you're talking about this thing, even I would like to raise this point. In fact, we keep having this discussion with tourism that when we want to popularize a site, we say advertise it and give it publicity. But are we doing a service or a disservice to the site? Now, this Nelapattu which I'm talking about, it's in Nellore district where the pelicans and also flamingos come every year to nest their migratory birds. Now, because of all the publicity, schools and colleges are going, and they all carry these, and it's a natural, it's a lake, and in the middle of the lake are these trees. So they come and build the nest, lay their eggs, they hatch, everything in the middle of the lake, and their natural protection, so that predators can't reach, the wolves can't reach, and very few snakes which can swim. So they build it high and they keep watchers in the night, the birds. So when a snake comes, those who are watching see the snake and catch it or raise an alarm for the birds to fly away. But now because of all this publicity we've given, schools and colleges are going and they eat, from these packets, whether chips or, all these those kurkura and things which you get. And they throw the packets, and for that monkeys are coming. And now monkeys are a predator which are not natural to that area. And they are able to jump and reach the trees and eat the eggs and the birds. So that's what I keep saying. Sometimes I wonder whether we are doing a service or a disservice. And it's really so sad that, like you're saying, the organization which is supposed to be working towards conservation. So these are some of the things really we need to think about.
Thank you.
just a token of appreciation to the people who have helped us. I'd like you to hand this over to Ashish, speaking from the BSAP. Ashish has been
Ashish, I think, is one person who has really started bird awareness in Hyderabad. So he's really a deserving person.
and the co-organization that helped us. I'd like you to hand this to Diana, please. There are some others who have been coordinating and who have been helping on this, so please, Shafaq, please. Nandakumar.
Please, Rajiv and
Our judges are what are the
Rajiv Matthew, and Murthy. JVD Murthy.
He's going to give the names to the.
Okay. I don't know how many of you know Rajiv and what a wildlife enthusiast he is. He once had a falcon, Rajiv? Yes. He found a wounded falcon which he and his mother kept at home and till it healed and then sent it out in that. He used to come and sit on Rajiv's finger and it had these sharp talons.
Murthy, could you please JVD Murthy. Asif Hussain, volunteer who's worked a lot for the bird race. Mr. Amardeep Singh of the GHAC.
We are almost coming to the end of our session. May I now request Amardeep to kindly give a vote of thanks. Amardeep.
Wow, what a day. I'm sure everybody enjoyed it. Did you?
Yes.
Yeah, and we are all hungry also, right? Okay, I have to really thank everybody who's made this day happen. And our city is very privileged to have a bird race happening again for the third time. And let us thank everybody who made this possible. Let us thank all the venues which let us in, starting with ICRISAT, Mr. General Peter, Mr. Murli Sharma, Mr. Jagjit Singh, and Dr. Tom Hash. They let us in, they gave us a special permission, and we thank them. Let us also thank AP Forest Department, who did, on a very short notice, give us the permission letter, and which was given to everybody, and that gave us access to a lot of venues. So, Mr. Hitesh Malhotra, Principal Conservator of Forests, Mr. S.V. Kumar, Mr. A. Shankaran, Deputy Conservator of Forests. They made it possible for us to go into all the reserved forest areas in and around our city, ma'am. And you all participants got this privilege thanks to AP Forest Department. So a round of applause for them. Let us not forget the University of Hyderabad campus. It is also a very favorite venue for birding. So let us thank Mr. Srivastava and Mr. Joseph, who did all needed to see to it that we were comfortable inside the premises and nobody got lost. Oh yeah, I think the 5 teams, I think there was some other venue, I think. Okay, let us also thank our chief guest, Mrs. Vaugana, who really supported us from the day we approached her. Thank you, madam. Your presence today has encouraged us, and really we feel refreshed that your kind words would make us go for the next bird race next year and in a bigger numbers. And we also hope that you join us too. A big round of applause for HSBC for supporting this and making it happen. Without HSBC's support, we won't, as birders, come together and make this day a memorable day in our calendar year. So, thank you, Mr. Atul, for your team supporting this in Hyderabad. Let us also thank Mr. Sanjay Monga of India Bird Races. Sir, your encouragement and your support and your guidance to us has really made this event possible in Hyderabad, and we hope to see you again and again. Let us now go on to the teams who have made this, who have really worked hard for last 3 months to get this event get going and get it on the execution stage. BSAP team led by Mr. Ashish Pitti, Mr. Shafatullah, Mr. Asif, Mr. Nand Kumar, sirs, and all your colleagues and all your members, you really made it happen, and congratulations on the successful execution of this. Great Hyderabad of Adventure Club, who associated and partnered this event for the first time. They were led by Mr. Dhyanat Ali, Mr. Suresh, Mr. Keku, supported by team members, Mr. Trilok, Ms. Kiranmai, and all the group leaders of the Adventure Club. You did a fantastic job. Well, we can't have got the results without them. And we are talking about the judges. Judges, you did it. You really gave the deserving the prizes. And thank you so much. Mr. Rajiv, Mr. Ashish Pitti, supported by Mr. Murthy. Thank you so much. I think you went through a crash course of, going through all the forms which is submitted to you. In 1 hour, you did a wonderful job. Thank you so much. Let us also not forget to thank the electronic media, the print media, who supported and made this event popular. They supported us in the way of getting in the participants from our twin cities. They really also published it, and they spread the word that India Bird Races hosts the Hyderabad Bird Race. Well, let's thank them. The members all present here, thank you so much for supporting this event today. Okay, this event would have been possible without the participants. Participants, you did a wonderful participation. You really made it happen. You look forward to see you next year in much more bigger team sizes. Great job. You deserve a bigger round of applause. And let us not forget the birds who made themselves available for the sightings. So, see, remember, without the birds, this wouldn't have happened, right? So, I hope they have a very peaceful night tonight. And all the moments captured with them, or the photographs captured, I'm sure you're going to all share it with all your friends and families, and share it all over the social media, and make sure that our event gets and your participation gets the equal kind of applause from the public and from your family and friends. This is a wonderful day to celebrate. Thank you so much. From behalf of all the organizers and on behalf of all the supporters, this has been a memorable day. Thank you so much. Okay, well, this is a privilege. Thank you. Yeah, let's celebrate with a dinner together. It's been a long day, and we all deserve to have a celebratory dinner together. Please join us. The dinner is ready, and this dinner, thanks courtesy, being served to us by this Hotel Fortune Vallabh. Let's thank the management and the staff for supporting us in organizing this dinner here. Thank you. So let's go for the dinner.